to the show. It's still tea time on PlusTvAfrica. Miles, the eighth one of the world, very much in the building. Booms 007 flanking me, and we're having those important and controversial conversations. Like, you can also go to any of our social media platforms and drop your comments on anything and everything we might have been talking about today. If you like agree with us, like no agree, I've talked about it. But you can agree with me more. Don't agree with this girl. Anyway, moving on. A Nigerian man has something to say. A Nigerian man, Okpaluwa Ubede Omera, has said that the most foolish risk takers are those who got married without premarital sex. He said the most foolish risk takers are those who got married without. The biggest and most foolish risk takers are those who married without premarital sex. And this particular post on Facebook has amassed over 2 million comments so far. So good. And the comments are crazy. The comments are wild. Some are with him while some are not with him. Now, before I drop my 2 cents on this, you can also let us know what you think about this. Is this sense or not making sense? Well, if those Big Brother Nigeria rejects now, if they see this thing now, they'll jump on it and start saying nonsense. Anyways, Booms, what's your take on this?
My take is in diverse ways. Like, I don't even know.
I want to hear.
I don't even know where they're coming from. I really want to know what kind of risk this person is talking about. If the person is talking about you ending up marrying an important person, which can be checked before you get married medically. You don't have to, go deep into each other before you realize whether the person
into each other.
You don't have to do that before you realize whether the person is impotent or not. But if we're talking about experience, like because you want to know whether this person is good enough or not, be like us virgins, right? We virgins, we don't have experience. So we don't even know which one is good or not, and it helps you get satisfied. But when you have already, you have done this, you have done that, you have tasted all the kulikuli and ekpa, you know the difference between a one point and beans porridge. You already have an understanding of that. I really don't think there's a satisfaction that comes from that. So you just be thinking, this person is not good enough.
Your
to
point
the next
is what?
one.
Please, so are you with it or against
I'm against it now. You don't hear me when I said that. Be like we virgins that have no experience of it. So now.
Okay, so I'm not going to be the person who's going to tell anybody out there to say, go and do this and do not do this. Yeah, but I think for lots of reasons. Yeah, I won't say it's the most foolish thing, but I think premarital connection is very important in the sense that you need to know, like what's the. If education is the key, we know. Now, you need to what's the sexual compatibility. Now, one of the major reasons why a lot of homes have been broken is because of sexual compatibility. You like it or not? One of the major reasons why it's sexual compatibility. One of the major reasons why a lot of people are clamoring for DNA up and down is sexual compatibility. Before, this guy knows to try. Let me. You said yours. You get to it. Calm down. Right? It's sexual compatibility, and people are like, this guy is not doing enough, or she's not doing enough. Right? Now, it also helps you to know. You said you can get to know the fertility, if the person is fertile or not. Medically, it also helps you to know if this person is actually okay or not.
And that's what I said.
It also helps you to get to know this person's sexuality. Now, a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of marriage scams going on. People are just some men who are not straight, let me put it that way, will go and marry a woman just to cover face so that people don't know, or people don't know their secrets, and they don't later I didn't know that it's
but do you know that
man or woman.
Do you know that majority of this thing when it happens, where it comes from is because you cannot tell me that these people that this marriage failure and all, a lot of people now have sex before marriage, and yes, they still get into marriage, and then cheating is one of the reasons why they're breaking up. They did not know that they were not compatible before they decided to get married. I don't think that really matters. I don't see when it even comes to sex, I don't even think sex is enough.
You cannot even use small mouth to talk it. You're just hitting it on the head.
Connection. I don't think connection and data connection is enough to hold a marriage. I don't think it's enough to put people together, because whenever we talk about this thing, people have done it before marriage. Even inside marriage, at the beginning of marriage, they start.
I just feel it's really important.
A lot of people just don't have an understanding of the fact that this
drive
thing
some things before.
Even even if you test drive it, do you know that once you get married there, a lot of circumstances arises that makes your connection change.
Yeah,
you will not start having no
agree.
data.
I agree with you.
Exactly. These are the kind of things. I feel like having better conversation of these things helps in the future. Like,
okay,
do you know
conversation, data, everything conversation.
It's necessary to know that. Okay, do you know that when I'm pregnant, I might not be in the mood for this kind of thing. People don't have an understanding of this thing. Just that he has changed. She has changed. She was not like this before we got married. She was not like this because they have an idea of what this person was before marriage. So when you enter marriage, before you take care of the children and all, go to work, you are tired. And then the action man or woman is
so
not.
Are you practicing what you preach? What do you say you're preaching? Are you practicing?
What am I preaching?
That they should not do. They should not test drive before. Are you practicing it?
Hey?
Can you put your hand on your chest and say, yes, I am a...
It's not me that we are talking about here. We are talking about the people in the outside world. And I was not the one that said
that. Anyways, whatever works for you, whatever wakes you up in the body. But I'm not going to preach and say, oh, you should go into it or you shouldn't go. You shouldn't go into it.
It really doesn't matter whether you.
But I'm speaking for myself personally. Like, I would like to have an idea of what goods I'm buying before.
You like to drive the car before you buy it.
You won't test drive it. Even when you go to buy a brand new device, a phone, you still open and still test. Even though it's brand new, you still test it. It's like, okay, it's working, it's not okay, it's okay. Before you take it home, right? So I'm just saying, that's just me. What do I do? Then finally, before we go, this particular person said, if you are broke and if you are broke and unemployed, do not go into any relationship. Nigerian lady is advising people on Twitter.
It's truth. If you don't have money, don't enter relationship. Relationship is very, very cost. Valentine is tomorrow. Now, do you know how many people already have headache like this because they don't have gifts that they will buy for their spouse or their partners or their anybody? But jokes aside, honestly, don't go into relationship if you don't have money. I will not say if you are broke. Relationship is expensive.
Kayode DOP, are you here? Kayode has changed now.
Kayode is doing forex. Now he has money.
No, I'm talking DOP. I'm not talking about director now.
Okay,
Kayode DOP. He has been laughing one kind. He laugh, cool laugh.
And he has stepped up his.
He has stepped up his. So I have a feeling he's in a relationship and he doesn't have money. He don't have money. Anyways, relationship is let me see. It's cost. It's
very cost. There's no way you
I'm looking for.
No way you can try to tone this down. Relationship is very, very expensive, and that goes for both male and female.
Yes, obviously. But are you saying now? Okay, people who are not on the average, they don't have anything going on for them now. Are you saying they don't have the right to be loved and loved too? They don't have the right to go into a relationship?
You have the right.
Is that what you guys are saying?
See, you have the right to be loved and to show love too. But I think what kills people the most is that we have standards. We always aim for something good, something better and all. And it tends to affect us in our relationship. So what you have now is not enough to sustain the standard that you are aiming for. Like me now, I have standard. And that's why I'm still single. Because the standard that I'm aiming for, I don't have the money to enter that kind of standard in relationship. If I can't enter
so what happens when you don't get that particular kind of money or standard you want in another 2 years? God forbid. What happens? Will you still see?
You bring down your standard.
Exactly. You now settle for something like Portable. Like, that's bringing down standard. Like Zazu or something.
No, that's not bringing down my standards. Okay. Don't let me say what I'm not supposed to say.
I'm just saying.
But anyway,
justice for the broke and unemployed. Justice for them. Because people say they should not.
No, please don't go into a relationship. Don't start, because apart from it will not even affect the person. It's you that will start. Especially if you don't have common sense, Nikonyo. But imagine if for someone like me, I feel very much uncomfortable when only my man is doing.
Right, I get you.
There was one person that I decided to raise my standard one time. I don't have the money, and I decided to enter the relationship.
Right.
Do you know, one day I sat down and I just thought, how can somebody be so comfortable being useless? Like, how?
Who are you talking to? I was
talking to myself, like,
what?
How do girls get comfortable being absolutely useless? I was so restless because this guy has been back to back doing everything. Like, it was so nice that if I said I needed something, this guy has already done it. Like, so I couldn't even do it back because I didn't have the money. After a while, I was like, nah, I can't continue with this relationship because it's not my thing.
Wait, that's why you stopped the relationship?
Yes, it's not my thing. Wow. Like, I felt absolutely No, I was so broke that time I could not do anything. So I felt
Okay.
absolutely useless. I had to drop it. If you have that kind of mindset, it will just keep weighing you down. You feel like you're not doing enough and all. So
Justice for the broke still. Like they're
Yes,
just saying,
of
Sha, tomorrow's
course.
Valentine. If you are, according to these people, they said if you are broke or unemployed, do not go into a relationship. And let me just say the good part of this is the fact that you don't have to buy anybody anything. You don't have to. You be just
I don't
just
have
do your
a
deed.
dick like this.
Anyways, we gotta go. This is where we draw the curtains today. But thank you for watching. As always, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch Tea Time on R2 TV, and if you're in the United Kingdom, you can watch it in London on Ben Television. And right here in Nigeria, DSTV channel 408. A massive, massive thank you to every person who's stuck by us today. Thank you so much for being part of the show. My directors, Mr. Shadrach in the MCR, thank you very much. Coyote, the two Coyotes. When I say Coyote, two Coyotes.
Kayode single and Kayode in the relationship.
Abdul Salam, thank you for doing absolutely nothing. And Booms 007, thank you for bringing the energy, bringing the eat, and bringing the conversation. And to every person who's stuck, who's been watching, you guys are the real MVP. We gotta go. Do not drink and drive. Put God first, and the rest is history. Drink a lot of water and mind your business. It helps you live longer. We out.